current Scottish Government rules about household numbers and distancing should be followed when travelling to and using the curling rink. Only when you are on the ice will a field of play bubble legally permit more households to gather. However, distancing should still be observed. At Curl Edinburgh, face coverings must be worn by everyone, unless exempt. Only when playing or eating and drinking at a table may you remove your face covering. To reduce the number of people entering and leaving at any time, we are staggering the session start time by 30 minutes. Pay close attention to your playing time. Try to come ready to play with only footwear to change. Avoid bringing extra clothing, bags or valuables because the changing rooms have a much reduced capacity. We have installed a new bench and shoe storage rack in front of each sheet. Use these if you do not require the changing room. If you need to borrow a brush, take one from the brush bin like last year. They will have been sanitised ahead of your game. Before your game, the new scorecard needs to be completed with all player names clearly written. Any non-members must have their name and contact details written clearly on the back. We will photograph the card and keep a digital record of all the players for 3 weeks, in line with Test and Protect requirements. Only one designated sweeper can be with the stone at any time. The inactive sweeper should stand to the side. There will be no sweeping behind the tee line. Under normal game rules, the sweepers are expected to stand between the hog lines with the throwers at the back or side of the sheet. New this season, we have installed standing spots to aid distancing. When not actively involved with a shot, you should stand there, distanced from other players. It might look and sound complicated, but to improve the rotation of players throughout the game, you only need to treat it like a conveyor belt. The next active player should be nearest the hog line, with the player that will be last to sweep furthest away. With every shot, everyone moves along one. When finished, put your face covering back on before leaving the ice. If you borrowed a brush, return it to the used brush bin. The bar and catering will be available during opening hours. However, remember that they are subject to standard hospitality restrictions, therefore you need to sit at tables of only 2 households at present. When leaving the facility, remember to take everything away with you. Anything left behind will be destroyed to avoid potential contamination. The new one-way exit is beside the lift, leading into a corridor, then directly out to the car park.